What's up guys, Zame here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I've got another pomade review for you. Recently, Malaysian brewers FridayRocky sent me their entire lineup for review. For today, we're going to be looking at FridayRocky's Friday Beat. Now this is an unorthodox water-based pomade with a heavy hold, and what makes this pomade along with a few other FridayRocky pomades so unique is that they have these blue beads in them, which are made of aloe vera, vitamin E and vitamin B. So not only will it style your hair, but it'll also bring some nourishment in your hair as well. And of course, I want to thank Poji for sending me this. Thanks dude. And without further ado, we're gonna take a closer look at the jar right now. And here we have FridayRocky's Friday Beat. Comes in a 3.5 ounce amber glass jar with a golden lid. Has a black and yellow label on the lid with the company logo. On the front you get the product name as well as this nice looking owl graphic. Slightly on the side you'll see more details about the blue granules. And of course you get ingredients and directions as well. I really like the presentation on this. The color scheme just really nice and just looks good overall. And if you open it up, you get this slightly off-white cream with blue beads inside. The scent's called Nocturnal, which is an oceanic blend with lime and apple vinegar and green tea. And I really like it. It smells really fresh, slightly salty, and it's really prominent in both the jar and in your hair. So if you think you're not gonna like the scent, it might bother you throughout the day. But anyway, scooping it out, comes out like absolutely nothing. It's really creamy. It's like a thick cream. Now as mentioned before, the pomade has blue granules in it, and the problem with that is that it's not exactly evenly spread throughout the pomade. Like for now, I'm not sure how it comes across, but I've only got like 3 blue beads in this scoop. And then some other scoops you'll have like a shit ton of blue beads. And I'm not really sure if that plays a part in how much nourishment you get in each scoop, but it doesn't really bother me. Anyways, breaking it down, really easy. Nothing to it. Even the blue beads break down, nothing. Going into the hair, once again, really easy. Barely any tugging or pulling. And because of how creamy and smooth it applies, I don't really see the need to apply it into damp hair, so I just go in completely dry. I find that really helps to give it more hold as well. The scent, like I said before, definitely noticeable. I do think it's a really pleasant scent, but I can see people not liking it as well. And as for the shine, it looks like it has a pretty decent medium shine right now, but it pretty much dulls down to a lowish medium shine. Looking it back, goes through really easily. Feels slightly thick with a very little amount of resistance, but pretty much nothing to it. And it also has a pretty decent amount of slickness, as you can tell. I'm gonna style my hair now, talk to you again in a bit. And I think I'm just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a fairly decent amount of height. My sides are holding down pretty well. The slickness with this pomade is slightly more on the drier side, but it's keeping everything pretty well in place. Getting that low to medium shine and the scent's present. So anyways, let's talk more about Friday Beat. Now I first heard about FridayRocky stuff a number of months ago, and what really caught my eye with the brand is the use of blue beads. I don't know, just something about it gave it a more unique approach, and I was really curious to see if it worked for me. And it's pretty safe to say, it does work. As you saw earlier on, application with this stuff, super easy. Comes out really thick and creamy, breaks down and applies really smooth, and is able to give you a pretty decent style. Now I wouldn't really go so far as to calling this a heavy, it's a medium heavy at best for me. It has the density of a heavy, but it holds like a medium for me. My second drawback with this pomade is that the endurance is a bit lacking, especially because the slickness is on the drier side. I find that I need to touch up quite often throughout the day, especially if I'm walking around a lot. If I'm just gonna be sitting in an office, it's gonna do just fine. Now my favorite part about this pomade is how it washes out. Comes up with just one rinse, and it really does leave your hair feeling soft and conditioned. So anyways, final verdict on FridayRocky's Friday Beat. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think it makes for a great user-friendly option, and it's also a good middle ground for people who don't want to use oil-based pomades because they don't wash out well, or don't want to use gel pomades because they dry out your hair. If you think that you might like it, definitely give it a shot. I don't see why not. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.